keep control of your tongue and guard your lips from lying. Do you understand? Sometimes you got to tell yourself, we are not going to tell that lie. You got to tell your tongue, we are not going to tell that lie. He says, if you want a happy and good life, keep control of your tongue. Maybe your life is a mess because your tongue is out of control. Maybe your life is not the life that you want because your tongue, your mouth is out of control. You have not put the control clamps, levers, switches, plugs on your tongue. He says if you want a good life, if you want a happy life, the prerequisite is, first and foremost, you have got to control your mouth. You've got to control your tongue, because if you leave it to itself, it will ruin and destroy your life. Happy, good life, keep control of your tongue, because your tongue will run off by itself and say things that you would never imagine that it was going to say. Watch this. Here's the thing. 39 in Psalms 39, 1 through 3. Psalms 39, 1 through 3. And here's the crux of the matter. Psalms 39, 1 through 3. This is David. I said, I will take heed to my ways, that I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle while the wicked is before me. I was dumb with silence. I held my peace, even from good. And my sorrow was stirred. My heart was hot within me while I was musing, the fire burned. Then spake I with my tongue. Listen, let me read it out of the NIV. I said, I will watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. All right, you're doing good. I'm going to keep my mouth closed. All right? He said, I will put a muzzle on my mouth as long as the wicked are in my presence. So he says, in this current situation, in this thing that he's dealing with, a situation, he said, I'm going to keep my mouth from sin. I'm keeping myself from sin, my tongue from sin. I'm going to put a muzzle on my mouth. Because the tendency for us is to talk, particularly when the pressure is on. Oh, God, this is going to be good. Watch. I will put a muzzle on my mouth as long as the wicked are in my presence. All right? But when I was silent and still, not even saying anything good, my anguish increased. My heart grew hot within me, and as I meditated, the fire burned. Then I spoke with my tongue. All right? So David was being wise. He was muzzling, or he was monitoring what he was going to say. And it's particularly important when we're under pressure, when we're stressed, when we're in trouble, when we're in trials, that we monitor what we are saying out of our mouths. It's particularly important when you got more bills than you have money, when you have more enemies than you have friends. It is particularly important that you monitor what you are saying when the heat is on, when you need something from the Lord, when you need God to do a thing, when you can feel the devil breathing down your back, when you're dealing with an illness, when you're dealing with your children, when a whole lot is on the line, when you got a whole lot at stake. That is not the time to be loosey-goosey with your mouth. That is not the time to be loosey-goosey with what it is that you are saying out of your mouth. when the pressure is on, when there is conflict in your house, when the enemy is standing flat-footed in the middle of your living room and wreaking havoc in the lives of your children and the lives of the relationships that are in your house, that is not the time for you to be loosey-goosey with your mouth. That is the time to put it on lockdown.